So see, I know a lot of people wonder, like, is there a cure for narcissism? I believe that the only cure for everything and that heals all is love. Okay? And I believe love is our true creator, and that's why everything in nature is what cures, and medicine built by man just poisons you and sustains you being sick and kills you. And the pharmaceutical mafia makes billions of dollars off of it. So, as far as if there is a cure for narcissism, my only thoughts would be that it would be love. Because love is what they desperately want subconsciously, but they can't see that part of them and realize that they're self-sabotaging their own happiness. They're self-sabotaging their chance at real love. They're deathly afraid of love. You know? So, it's like, how do you win when you are dealing with someone who's pushing you away for loving them? And it's a tough thing. Like, I'm not sure that I have the exact answer for it, but I just believe that love heals all, and I think that if we can get narcissists in this society to realize that they can have love and realize that they can change, and if we could get them to start discussing this subject because they don't want to talk about it and what's wrong with them, we could get somewhere. So that's my advice, and that's why I'm trying to do this GoFundMe and this documentary and this entire effort, and that's why I'm creating this content, because I would like to see a change, not only in narcissism but just in our society period, because it's blatantly screwed up and it's become a joke because of social media and the sickness that it is and the illness that it is, you know, and everything has become too dismissive. But I think the only way to really cure it and deal with the narcissist is to set your boundaries and put your foot down and say, this is what it's going to be if you deal with me. Now, I don't know if they're really going to respond to that or if they're just going to disappear. You understand? But I don't see any other alternative or option, because if you continue to play with them and not set your boundaries and make it clear, then they're going to continue to find ways around your boundaries and play you as a game. So it depends on what you want at the end of the day. Like I said, what it boils down to, do you want a narcissistic pet that comes around when they feel convenient and, you know what I mean, basically just uses you for sex or whatever it may be? Or do you want somebody who truly loves you? And do you feel that you deserve that? And can you try to go out and find better, or let better come to you, or let love come to you? You know? But the more that we could talk about this, and the more that we can get this topic out as a topic of discussion, and not separate narcs and tell them they can't be a part of it like I've seen some people do, but allow them to be a part of the discussion. And they can't disrupt it because we're running it. You know what I mean? And disruption doesn't stop a cause. That's what a lot of people don't get. Like, it's the same concept all over the world. You have people who are in groups trying to hate on one person. I go through it all the time. I just went through it. Like, I was just trying to start my online business again. I just got thrown off of that on one avenue, because I'm not going to sit there and take shit from suckers and people who aren't at my level and aren't nowhere close to me. So, you know, that's the thing, is like, everybody's just concerned with money. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because I really care, and I'm an activist, and I've been an activist for about 10 years at least, living it and putting money into the community and building and helping people and changing lives and trying to change lives of narcissists, you know. And I just believe that we can change things if we don't give up, and if we can include them in the conversation and get them to be a willing participant and a part of it. Why couldn't they change? It's a conscious decision. It's just like any mental illness. I believe any mental illness is demonic possession. It's a conscious decision. They have to decide, I've had enough of being this way. This is not who I am, because it's not who they are. People is saying it backwards. It is their false self. It is a projection. It is not who they are. It is a manifestation, an ego. It is fake. It will never be who you are. So why do you people continue to lean on it as some system of support, as if it's doing you so much fucking good, when it happens to be destroying everyone around you and sometimes your own life and yourself? I want better for people in this society. I want better for who I love. I want better for women and men suffering from this illness. I want better. And the only way that we're going to get better is if we start to have unity in our society. And it's going to kill a couple of birds with one stone, because that's what we need. You know, in order, anybody who studies and researches and believes in Illuminati, I've been speaking against the Illuminati publicly for centuries. And I've been at war with them my entire life, and people don't even realize they're real. And it's a spiritual warfare. It's a real war. Like, we fight. I've been in a lot of real shit concerning it and won every time. My ancestors whipped their ass, and so have I. But the only weapon, their slogan is to divide and conquer. The only weapon is unity. And this is the only way we come to unity, is if we get these people to understand there's something wrong. And if you don't fix it, we can't ever come together, because you won't allow it. We can't have relationships that people just run away from constantly. We need a relationship that's going to be stagnant and stay. That's the only way you can have love. Love doesn't run. Love is patient. Love is kind.